20 years of running my little newsstand, I've built up a few friendships. I've got people that come in just to shoot the breeze, and we'll talk for a while and then they go on about their business. But since I've been spending a lot of time in my little man cave in the back, building turbines and tinkering with stuff, sometimes they come out here to visit me to see what I'm doing. And you know, I'm not always working on the turbines. These boxes right here, boxes on the bottom, are these are my rolling scrap wood bins, but the boxes with the plastic veneer used to be speaker boxes, and they took up a lot of space. Repurposed. That's what I do. I repair, reuse, repurpose. So I took out those speakers, which were still usable, and I wanted to use them in my shop because I got to have some tunes, or I just can't keep pace with what I'm trying to do. But I didn't really have any place to put them, not as speaker cabinets. So I mounted them into buckets, and these are your Home Depot buckets. You know, it says "Let's do this" on one side, Home Depot on the other. Let's see if I can get close enough. This is the 12-inch speakers that were in those big boxes, and then I've got some little 2-inch tweeters right here, and then this, of course, is a breather. You know, it's just a hole that's covered with the cloth that came out of the old speaker boxes. And I mean, that's simple enough. Most people can do that. I had a hard time figuring out how to hang these things because I figured I could use the handle and use a chain, but I don't. I've got a corrugated metal roof, and if I punch a hole in it to hook up put a hook or a bolt or something to hold the chain, that would kind of create a leak. So I didn't do that. If you use a chain in the front, or a pair of chains, or a rope, and you could put a little handle or hoop or something on the back to hold the backside. But what I used, you know, I've got the hookup for the speakers also, which I took out of the boxes. But this plate, it's a swivel, and it came off of a security mirror. You know, one of those round mirrors you would see in a store. That's what that came off of. I had some broken mirrors, and I figured I would repurpose that bracket, which seems to work pretty well to hold that speaker. So it's just that one point, so I can swivel them around and move them. So I've got one speaker here. This is what gets their attention. You know, when they come in my shop and they'll talk to me about the turbines, ask questions and stuff, and then they'll notice the sound and they'll look at the speakers, and I'll tell them about it. And let's see that one over there, and I'll tell them about it, and you can see the wheels turning, because almost every guy has some speakers he just can't bear to throw away. If the speaker itself is good and the cabinet may be weather worn or broken, but the speakers are still good. You can reuse them. Now, this is my little bitty radio. Let's see if we can get some little sound test going here. Doesn't take a whole lot of power to run these things. But it's pretty clear, pretty loud. I mean, I can make it where I can be way out in my yard and working on the car or whatever, and it's no problem hearing them from a distance. Not a problem at all. And they will go louder than that. That's only about a quarter of a way on that dial. Just thought I'd share this, and guess I get back to work trying to do the 2 turbines for the apples to apples part 2, and I'm well underway. Still got to tighten them up and put the wires on top. I've got 3 more blades to bend and rivet together, and hopefully we will be doing some testing and be able to show it off. Talk to you later.